Greetings, everyone, and a warm welcome. In this video lecture, I will discuss the topic Flanders Interaction Analysis Model. Let us first try to understand what is interaction. NED. Flanders defines teaching as an interactive process. Interaction means participation of teacher and students in the process of teaching. In this process, teacher influences the students also interact with the teacher. Interaction takes place among the students themselves also. It means, in the process of teaching, everybody interacts with every other person involved in the process. Let us now discuss the Flanders Interaction Analysis. Flanders Interaction Analysis is a method of observing and analyzing classroom interactions, particularly focusing on teacher-student interactions. This approach was developed by N.Ed Flanders in the 1960s and is often used in educational research to understand and improve teaching practices. The analysis involves systematically observing and categorizing verbal and nonverbal behaviors of both teachers and students during instructional activities. Flanders identified 10 categories of teacher behavior and 10 categories of student behavior, which are commonly referred to as the Flanders Interaction Analysis Categories, FIAC. These categories are grouped into three main dimensions: social-emotional climate, teacher behavior, positive social-emotional climate, teacher examples. The teacher acknowledges and praises students for their efforts and contributions. The teacher provides positive reinforcement, such as encouraging words or affirmations, to foster a supportive atmosphere. 1. Shows approval, expressing positive recognition for students' contributions, efforts, or behaviors. Example: excellent work on your project, Maria. I appreciate the effort you put into it. 2. Gives praise or rewards, providing verbal acknowledgement or tangible rewards for desirable behavior. Example: great job, everyone. As a reward, we'll have extra time for a fun activity. 3. Shows acceptance or understanding, demonstrating acceptance of students' ideas, feelings, or perspectives. Example: thank you for sharing your thoughts, David. It's essential to hear different points of view. Negative social-emotional climate, teacher examples. The teacher expresses disapproval or disappointment in response to inappropriate behavior. The teacher ignores or dismisses students' contributions, creating a sense of rejection. 4. Shows disapproval, expressing dissatisfaction or disapproval of students' behavior or performance. Example: this behavior is unacceptable. We need to maintain focus during class. 5. Gives reprimands or punishments, administering verbal reprimands or punishments in response to undesirable behavior. Example: if this behavior continues, there will be a consequence. Let's stay on track. 6. Shows disinterest or ignores, demonstrating lack of interest or actively ignoring students' contributions. Example: ignoring a student's raised hand or not acknowledging their attempt to participate. The social-emotional climate dimension focuses on the emotional tone of the classroom, exploring how teachers' behaviors contribute to a positive or negative emotional atmosphere. Classroom management, teacher movement and proximity. Examples: the teacher moves around the classroom to monitor and assist students during group work. The teacher stands near students who may need guidance or redirection. 7. Moves about the room, physical movement around the classroom to monitor students and activities. Example: the teacher walks around during group work, providing assistance and monitoring progress. 8. Sits or stands near students, choosing a location close to students for better supervision and engagement. Example: the teacher stands near a group of students to ensure they stay on task. Teacher tasking. Examples: the teacher provides clear instructions for activities and assignments. The teacher assigns and checks individual or group tasks to ensure students stay on track. 9. Gives directions about the task, providing clear instructions for classroom activities or assignments. Example: for the next 15 minutes, work in pairs to solve the math problems on the worksheet. Teacher talk. Examples: the teacher asks questions to assess understanding and stimulate discussion. The teacher explains concepts and provides information related to the lesson. 10. Asks questions, initiating verbal queries to stimulate student thinking and participation. Example: what are your thoughts on the main theme of the story we just read? The classroom management dimension assesses how teachers organize and control the physical and social aspects of the classroom to facilitate effective learning. 3. Instructional management, explanation of content. Examples: the teacher delivers clear and detailed explanations of new concepts. The teacher provides additional information or examples to enhance student understanding. Teacher inquiry. Examples: the teacher asks open-ended questions to promote critical thinking and class discussion. The teacher encourages students to ask questions, fostering a culture of inquiry. Set induction. Examples: the teacher begins the lesson with an engaging introduction to capture students' interest. The teacher creates a context or relevance for the lesson through anecdotes or real-world connections. The instructional management dimension focuses on the strategies teachers employ to present content, engage students, and create an effective and meaningful learning experience. Flanders Interaction analysis, through these dimensions, provides a structured framework for researchers and educators to observe, analyze, and improve classroom interactions and instructional practices. Application of Flanders Interaction Analysis Model. 1. Teacher training and professional development. Identify strengths and areas for improvement in teaching practices. Teachers and educators can use the model to assess their own instructional behaviors. This self-reflection helps in setting goals for professional development and refining teaching strategies. 2. Classroom observation and feedback. Provide constructive feedback to teachers for continuous improvement. Administrators or peer observers can use Flanders' model to conduct systematic classroom observations. The observed behaviors can then be discussed with the teacher, offering specific feedback on aspects like communication, engagement, and classroom management. 3. Research on teaching and learning. Investigate the impact of different teaching methods on student outcomes. Researchers use Flanders interaction analysis to quantify and categorize teacher-student interactions. This data helps in studying correlations between specific teaching behaviors and student achievement, contributing to educational research. 4. Curriculum development. Inform the design and delivery of instructional materials. Curriculum developers can use the model to analyze how well instructional materials facilitate effective teacher-student interactions. This information guides the development of materials that align with best practices for engagement and learning. 5. Teacher evaluation. Assess teacher effectiveness based on observable behaviors. Flanders' model provides a structured framework for evaluating teachers. Observers can use the model's categories to assess the teacher's communication style, classroom management skills, and effectiveness in delivering instructional content. 6. Student engagement studies. Understand factors influencing student engagement in the learning process. Researchers and educators can use the model to analyze how teacher behaviors impact student engagement levels. This information can guide efforts to create more engaging and interactive learning environments. Thank you, everyone. If you're passionate about education and teacher training, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel Education and Teacher Education at Shokeen Bilal.